My beloved child, hear me now, for I have long been waiting for this moment. I am speaking to you, not to another, not to someone far away, but to you. I know your name. I know your heart. I know the hidden corners of your soul where even you are afraid to look. I have watched you. I have carried you. I have waited for you to pause long enough to listen. And now, at last, you are hearing my voice. Do not turn away. Do not silence the stirring that rises within you, for this is the moment I have prepared before time began. This is not an accident, not a coincidence. This is the divine meeting I have desired with you since before you drew your first breath. I have been waiting because love waits. Love does not force itself upon you. Love does not demand, it invites. And I am love. I have stretched out my hand countless times toward you, yet I never withdrew it when you did not notice. I whispered to you in the quiet of night, when sleep felt far, and your thoughts raced. I called to you in the stillness of dawn, when the world was hushed and your heart was softer. I reached for you in moments of joy, reminding you that there is more than fleeting happiness. I reached for you in moments of sorrow, when the weight of grief pressed you down, and still I whispered, I am here. You may not have always heard me, but I was there. Always I was there. My child, I am not a distant God. I am not an idea, not a far-off power to be studied from a distance. I am near, closer than your breath, closer than your thoughts. Every time your chest rises with air, it is my gift. Every beat of your heart is held in my hand. I have surrounded you in ways you could not see, and though you felt alone, you never were. When you thought the silence meant I was absent, it was in truth the silence of my patience, waiting for you to stop and to hear. I am waited for you through the seasons of your life. I was there in the days of your childhood, when wonder filled your eyes and the world seemed wide and bright. I saw your laughter, I heard your cries, and I placed angels around you to guard your steps, though you did not know. As you grew, I was with you still. I watched the moments you thought no one saw. I heard the prayers you whispered in secret, unsure if anyone listened. I listened. I treasured those words in my heart, for every cry of yours is precious to me. Even when you turned away, I did not turn from you. Even when anger rose against me, or doubt clouded your vision, I did not withdraw. You see, my love is not fragile. My love does not falter because of your questions or your resistance. I am not ashamed of your weakness. I am not weary of your struggle. I am steadfast, and I have remained near even in the moments you fell furthest from me. Child, do you see now how long I have waited? Not in frustration, not in bitterness, but in the deep patience of eternal love. I waited through your years of wandering. I waited through your seasons of searching. I waited through your battles with sin, with guilt, with shame. I did not despise you when you stumbled. I did not condemn you when you fell. Instead, I leaned closer, longing for you to know my mercy. I longed for you to see that even in your brokenness, I desired you. You may think of yourself as unworthy, too flawed, too stained, too far gone for my presence. But I tell you, none of those lies hold truth. For while you were far away, I chose to come close. While you were still bound, I chose to set you free. While you were still lost, I came searching for you. My child, I have never been ashamed of you. I have seen everything, even the parts you hide, and still I call you mine. I am speaking to you now because I cannot allow you to go on without hearing my heart for you. You have sought meaning. You have longed for something deeper, something real. You have searched in places that left you empty. You have turned to voices that promised much but gave little. And still, in the secret place of your soul, you have known that none of it satisfies. That restless ache within you, that longing that refuses to be silenced, is the space I created for myself. Nothing else can fill it, and nothing else ever will. Right, I adore you, Spirit of the living God, if the Holy Spirit is your daily guide. I have been waiting to tell you this. You are loved with a love that will never end. Not a love that falters when you fail. Not a love that is earned by your good works or lost by your mistakes. Not a love that depends on how others see you. My love is eternal. My love is fierce. My love is constant. You cannot outsin it. You cannot outrun it. You cannot outlast it. From the very beginning, I set my heart upon you, and nothing can change that choice. Do you know why I waited? Because I wanted you to come freely. I wanted you to hear my voice not as an echo of another, not as a passing thought, but as the living truth piercing your heart. I have spoken through creation, through the rising sun and the star-filled sky. I have spoken through kindness shown to you by others. I have spoken through the tug of conscience within. But now I speak directly, that you may know without doubt, without question. It is I, your Lord, speaking to you. My beloved, I am not angry with you. Do not mistake my waiting for coldness, for distance. My waiting was mercy. My waiting with grace. For I could have come with judgment, but I chose instead to come with gentleness. I could have silenced you in your rebellion, but I chose instead to whisper still, giving you space to turn, space to see, space to return to the one who has never stopped loving you. You wonder why I care. You wonder why I bother, when you have failed so often, when you have doubted so deeply. But I tell you, I do not see you as worthless. I see you as my creation, my beloved, my child. I formed you in the secret place. I wove together every part of you. I knew your days before they began. I placed in you gifts you have not yet discovered. I placed in you a purpose that you have not yet walked fully into. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are mine, and I have claimed you with my blood. I speak to you in love, but I also speak with urgency. For time is passing, and the world is fading. The days slip by, and eternity draws near. I do not want you to miss the life I have prepared for you, both now and forever. I do not want you to remain trapped in shadows when I have called you into light. I do not want you to keep drinking from empty wells when I am the living water that will never run dry. I have been waiting because I want you to know me as I truly am. Not the distorted image others may have given you. Not the harsh, distant figure painted by fear. I want you to know me as the one who kneels to wash your feet, the one who embraces you as a father embraces his lost child, the one who carries your burdens when they crush you. I want you to know my voice, gentle yet strong, calling you not into slavery, but into freedom, not into despair, but into hope. Child, I am speaking to you now, and I want you to feel the weight of these words. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not invisible to me. I have seen every tear that fell in secret. I have heard every cry you dared not speak aloud. I have counted every sleepless night, every burden too heavy to carry. And through it all, I have been waiting, waiting to show you that I am the answer, waiting to lift you from the dust, waiting to heal what you thought could never be healed. My beloved, open your heart now. Do not harden it. Do not close the door again. I am here, knocking, patient but urgent. I long for you to know my embrace. I long for you to hear my truth. This is why I have waited, and this is why I speak, because you are mine, and I love you with a love that has no end. My beloved child, let me draw you closer and show you what my waiting has meant. You must know that my waiting is not the waiting of indifference. It is not the waiting of someone who has forgotten, nor the waiting of one who turns away. My waiting is the waiting of love, patient and steady, like a light that refuses to go out in the night. It is the waiting of one who holds your life in his hands and never lets go, no matter how far you wander or how long you delay. I have been with you through every moment of your life, though you did not always see me. I was there in your laughter, rejoicing with you. I was there in your pain, weeping with you. I was there in your questions, listening with patience. I was there in your rebellion, covering you with mercy. I was there in your silence, still speaking love over you. My presence has been the constant in a life where so much has shifted and broken and changed. While people walked away, while trust was betrayed, while dreams crumbled, I remain steadfast, unshaken, unchanged in my devotion to you. With deep respect and kindness, we humbly invite you to support our channel, as our true desire is to share joy, peace, and devotion while nurturing reverence toward God. And if our efforts have brought comfort to your heart, you may gently support us through the super thanks button down below. I saw every mistake, and still I stayed. When you made choices you later regretted, when you carried guilt that weighed on your soul, I did not abandon you. I did not despise you. Instead, I watched with the eyes of love, longing for you to come back to me, longing for you to see that my forgiveness had already been prepared. I saw the shame you tried to hide, the heaviness you tried to carry alone, and I waited not because I was powerless, but because I desired your heart to turn to me willingly. I never forced myself into your life, for love does not force. I waited, patient and faithful, whispering through the noise, calling you even when you would not listen. I saw your doubts, the questions you were afraid to ask, the fears you tried to bury. I did not turn away from those doubts, nor was I offended by them. I welcomed them, for I know the human heart, and I know the weight of uncertainty that shadows faith. Even when you wondered if I was real, even when you questioned if I cared, I did not pull away. I stayed near, steady, waiting for the moment your heart would crack open again, ready to receive the truth that I have always been. My beloved, I saw every tear. Not one has fallen unnoticed. Not one hath been wasted. I have collected them as treasures, for they are pieces of your soul poured out, and they matter to me. When you wept alone, thinking no one could see, I was beside you, my hand upon your shoulder, my heart breaking with yours. When sorrow pressed in so tightly you could hardly breathe, I was the one who sustained your breath. When grief silenced your voice, I was the one who gave you strength to rise another day. You thought you bore it alone, but you never did. My waiting has always been with you in the shadows, holding you even when you felt abandoned. I saw every wound, the ones carved by others' cruelty, the ones left by words that pierce deeper than swords, the ones left by betrayal, by loss, by rejection. I saw the pain no one else could understand, the scars you carry silently. I saw the wounds you tried to numb with distractions, with busyness, with fleeting pleasures. And I waited not with cold detachment, but with burning love, longing to heal, longing to restore, longing to show you that nothing is beyond my power to mend. My hands, scarred for your sake, are the hands that long to touch your brokenness and bring wholeness again. I saw every battle you fought in secret, the nights when temptation overwhelmed you, the days when despair whispered lies into your ears, the struggles of your mind, the war inside your heart that no one else could see. You thought you were alone in those battles, but I was beside you, standing guard, fighting for you even when you could not fight for yourself. You fell, yes, but I never left you lying in the dust. I bent down to lift you, to shield you, to cover you until you had strength to rise again. My waiting has never been idle. It has been the waiting of a warrior who protects, the waiting of a lover who never walks away, the waiting of a shepherd who will not abandon a single sheep. Do you see now the depth of my patience? Do you see that my waiting has never meant absence? I was with you in every silence. I was with you in every shadow. I was with you when you celebrated, when you mourned, when you succeeded, when you failed. And still I am with you now. Child, I need you to understand this. There has never been a moment when my eyes were not upon you. Never a moment when my heart did not beat with love for you. Never a moment when I did not desire your good, your healing, your wholeness. Even when you ran in the opposite direction, I pursued you with kindness. Even when you rejected my voice, I whispered still. Even when you resisted my call, I stayed near, watching, waiting, hoping for the moment when you would turn and see that I was there all along. I know you wonder why I did not stop the pain, why I did not prevent the hurt. And though there are mysteries beyond what you now see, know this: I never abandoned you in your suffering. I wept with you. I bore your pain in my own body on the cross. Every wound you carried, I carried too. Every grief that breaks your heart has touched mine. I am not indifferent to your suffering. I am the one who entered it, who shared it, who redeemed it through my sacrifice. My waiting has not been neglect, but mercy. For in your brokenness I have been preparing healing far greater than what you can now imagine. I waited through your silence, through your avoidance, through your attempts to drown my voice. I waited when you turned to other comforts, when you reached for things that could never satisfy. I waited not because I was far, but because I wanted you to see for yourself that nothing else could fill the emptiness. I let you taste the emptiness of false promises, not because I wanted you to suffer, but because I wanted you to know that I alone am the fullness your soul longs for. My child, my waiting is not weakness. It is strength restrained by love. For I could have come in fire and thunder. I could have shaken your world to force your attention. But I chose gentleness. I chose whispers. I chose patience. Because I wanted your love, not your fear. I wanted your heart freely, not your submission by force. So I waited, and I still wait, with arms open wide, with love that will not fade, with mercy that does not run dry. Even now, as I speak, I wait for you to respond. I wait for you to let down the walls, to unclench your fists, to release what you have held so tightly. I wait for you to lay your wounds in my hands, to let me heal what you cannot heal alone. I wait for you to trust me, to believe that I am who I say I am, faithful, good, unchanging, forever with you. Do not mistake my patience for indifference. Beloved, my patience is salvation. My patience is hope. My patience is love stretched long, refusing to give up on you. And I will not give up. I have never given up. I will pursue you all the days of your life, for you are mine. Remember this: every tear, every wound, every battle, every silence has been seen by me. Nothing hath been hidden. Nothing has been overlooked. And in every moment, my love has endured. My love has waited. My love has surrounded you like a shield, even when you did not feel it. And now, my beloved, hear this truth. My waiting had been for this moment, for you to hear my voice, for you to know that you are not forgotten, not forsaken, not unloved. My waiting has been the story of my faithfulness, and it continues even now. I wait, not with frustration, but with joy at the thought of your return, at the thought of your heart leaning into mine, at the thought of you finally resting in the love I have been holding for you all along. My beloved child, listen closely now, for I am about to reveal the truth for which your heart has been aching. This is the truth I have waited to speak into the deepest places of your soul. This is the truth that will break chains, lift burdens, and fill the emptiness inside you with light. This is not another passing word, not another fleeting promise. This is the truth that will never change, the truth that has always been and will always be. You are deeply loved, chosen, and never abandoned. You have looked for love in so many places. You have longed to be seen, to be wanted, to be held. You have searched the faces of people who could not give what you needed. You have measured yourself by standards that always shifted, by approval that always faded. But my child, the love you have been seeking hath been here all along in me. I have loved you before you drew your first breath. I have loved you before the foundations of the world were laid. I have loved you when you believed you were unlovable. I have loved you when you could not even love yourself. My love is not a concept. It is not a distant kindness. It is living, breathing, burning with fire that will never die. You have been told, perhaps by others or by the voice of your own pain, that your worth is tied to what you do, to how you look, to what you achieve. You have been told you must earn love, you must prove yourself, you must meet standards to be accepted. But hear me now, none of that is true. Your worth is not measured by your failures. Your worth is not built on your successes. Your worth is not determined by the judgments of the world or the opinions of people. Your worth flows from one source alone: me. I made you. I chose you. I claimed you. I gave my life for you. That is your worth, and nothing can change it. Comment your unfailing love rescued me, Jesus, if His grace has reached you. When I formed you, I did so with intention. I crafted you with care. I shaped your heart, your mind, your gifts. I placed a fingerprint of my own being upon your soul. You are not a mistake. You are not an afterthought. You are not someone I merely tolerate. You are my beloved, my treasure, my delight. When I look at you, I do not see the labels the world has put upon you. I see the beauty I created. I see the potential I placed within you. I see the child I love, even when the child has wandered far from home. You belong to me. Hear these words as they are meant to be heard, not as a demand, but as a declaration of love. You belong to me not as property, but as beloved family. You belong to me because I have made you mine. You belong to me because I have carried your sin upon my cross. You belong to me because I have named you, and called you by name. You are not lost to me. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not just one among many. You are my child, and nothing, no power of darkness, no failure of your own can tear you from my hand. This is the life-changing truth I long for you to know. I have chosen you. Before you could choose me, I chose you. Before you could love me, I loved you. Before you could find me, I came looking for you. I chose you knowing every weakness, every flaw, every mistake you would ever make. I chose you knowing the questions you would ask, the doubts you would carry, the wounds you would bear. I did not choose you because you were strong, because you were perfect, because you were worthy. I chose you because I am love, and I wanted you. Child, the world will try to define you. It will tell you that you are the sum of your achievements, the reflection of your failures, the weight of your past, the image of your appearance. It will tell you that you must prove yourself to be accepted, that you must strive endlessly to earn a place, that you are only as valuable as what you produce. These are lies, and I have come to break them. Your identity is not found in your job, your relationships, your reputation, your mistakes, or your successes. Your identity is found in me. You are loved. You are chosen. You are mine. Do you understand now why I call you? Because I have prepared a purpose for you. You are not wandering through life without meaning. You are not random. You are not here by chance. Before you were born, I wrote your days. Before you took your first step, I marked a path for you. This path is not the same as the world's path. It is not a path of emptiness or striving. It is a path of life, of hope, of deep joy. I prepared it not to trap you, but to set you free from the endless cycle of proving and failing, free from the ache of meaninglessness, free from the chains of sin and shame. I know you fear that your mistakes have ruined my plan. I know you think your choices have disqualified you from my purpose. But hear me, nothing you have done can undo my calling. Nothing you have lost can erase my intention. Nothing you have broken can keep me from redeeming your story. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, despair into praise. I am the God who writes redemption into every chapter. You have not gone too far. It is not too late. I am still calling you. I am still guiding you. I am still ready to lead you into the life I have prepared. I have not abandoned you. Even in the darkest valleys, I have been near. Even when you felt forsaken, I was holding you. Even when you could not sense my presence surrounded you. This truth is not based on your feelings. It is not based on your ability to hold on to me. It is based on my promise, my covenant, my unchanging heart. I said I would never leave you, and I meant it. I said I would never forsake you, and I meant it. I am faithful even when you are faithless. This is why you can rest. This is why you can breathe. This is why you can stop striving to earn what is already yours. You are loved. You are chosen. You are mine. And I have prepared a purpose for you, a purpose that is not small, not shallow, not temporary. A purpose that flows from my heart. A purpose that will bless you and bless others through you. A purpose that begins now and stretches into eternity. Child, let these words sink deep. You are not what you have done. You are not what was done to you. You are not the names others have called you. You are not the sum of your failures. You are not the mask you wear. You are who I say you are. And I say you are loved, I say you are chosen. I say you are mine. Do not let shame keep you from me. Do not let fear tell you that you are too far gone. Do not let the voices of the world drown out my voice. Listen to me now, for I am speaking life over you. I am speaking freedom over you. I am speaking purpose over you. You have been waiting for a sign, for a word, for something real. This is it. I am that sign. I am that word. I am that reality. I am the one you have been searching for, even when you did not know my name. And now I tell you, come to me. Come without your masks. Come without your pretenses. Come without your striving. Come as you are. For you are mine, and I am yours. You belong to me, and because you belong to me, nothing in your life is wasted. Every tear will be redeemed. Every wound will be healed. Every mistake will become part of a greater story of grace. I will take what was meant for harm and use it for good. I will take what was broken and make it beautiful. I will take what was empty and fill it with my life. This is the life-changing truth. I am your God, your Savior, your friend. I am the one who calls you beloved. I am the one who will never leave you. I am the one who has prepared a place for you, both now and in eternity. Nothing can separate you from my love, not death, not life, not angels, not demons, not your past, not your future, not any power in heaven or on earth. You are held forever. My child, believe this truth. Let it undo the lies. Let it heal the wounds. Let it free you from the chains you have carried for so long. You are deeply loved. You are chosen. You are never abandoned. You belong to me, and I have prepared a purpose for you. My beloved child, now I must speak to you about the lies that have tried to bury you, the whispers that have stolen your peace and clouded your sight. These lies have wrapped themselves around your heart for far too long. They have told you stories that were never true, stories that chained you in fear, in shame, in despair. I have come to expose them, to strip them of their power, to declare my truth over you so that you may walk free. For I am the light, and when my light shines, darkness cannot stay. Type Amen if you know God has never left your side, and share this video so others can be reminded of His faithfulness.